Croatia can still be a great value Mediterranean trip, but the mistake is assuming the coast is automatically cheap. Dubrovnik, Split, Hvar, ferries, island stays, national parks, and peak season can change the budget much faster than many first-time travelers expect. So, is Croatia still affordable? The honest answer is yes, but only if you understand what actually makes the trip expensive. Croatia is not the same cheap Adriatic idea some travelers still have in their mind. It can still offer strong value compared with some Mediterranean destinations. But if you build the route badly, the cost can rise quickly. Too many islands, too many transfers, too many coastal hotel changes, too many last-minute decisions. And suddenly, the trip feels more expensive than expected. The first big cost is getting there. International flights will usually be one of the largest parts of your Croatia travel budget, especially if you're coming from the USA, Australia, or Asia. Some travelers arrive through Dubrovnik, some through Split, some through Zagreb, and each choice changes the route. Here is the first surprise. The cheapest arrival city is not always the cheapest trip. If you save on the flight but create a route with extra transfers, backtracking, or awkward connections, the savings can disappear fast. A good Croatia itinerary starts with the route, not just the airport. The second big cost is accommodation, and this is where travelers feel the difference quickly. Dubrovnik can be one of the bigger budget shocks, especially if you want a convenient location near the old town or coast. Split can offer more flexibility, but location still matters. Hvar and the Croatian islands can change the budget even more, especially in popular periods. Coastal towns can feel very different depending on season, demand, and how early you book. Zagreb may feel easier for some budgets, but it does not replace the coastal experience most travelers come for. And here is the trade-off. A cheaper room far from the main area may not save as much as you think. If it creates extra rides, longer walks, luggage problems, or daily friction, the trip becomes less smooth. In Croatia, location can be part of the budget strategy, not just a comfort choice. The third big cost is transport. This is the part many travelers underestimate. Croatia looks simple on a map because the coast feels like one beautiful line. But moving through it still takes planning. Buses, ferries, rental cars, coastal transfers, island timing, traffic, luggage, and waiting time all shape the trip. Dubrovnik to Split is a common route. Split to Hvar can work well. Plitvice Lakes or Krka can be a strong nature highlight. But the faster you move, the more the costs stack up. More transfers, more ferry planning, more bags in motion, more chances to choose the wrong base. More time spent getting somewhere instead of enjoying where you already are. This is one of the biggest Croatia travel costs people miss. The island itself may not be the problem. The problem is connecting the island to everything else. The fourth cost is food. Croatia can still feel reasonable if you balance your choices. Bakeries, casual restaurants, simple meals, local spots, markets, and relaxed cafes can help keep the trip under control. But tourist zones change the equation. Waterfront restaurants, old town dining, seafood meals, island hotspots, and busy coastal areas can raise the daily budget quickly. That does not mean you should avoid good meals. It means you should choose when they matter. Eat simply when food is just fuel for the day. Spend more when the setting, view, or experience is actually worth it. A Croatia travel guide that only shows dreamy waterfront tables misses the practical side. Those moments can be great, but not every meal needs to be the premium version of the trip. The fifth cost is experiences. And this is where Croatia can surprise people. Dubrovnik walls and viewpoints, island hopping, Hvar, boat trips, beaches, Plitvice Lakes,
Krka,
national parks,
tours.
These are often the reasons travelers choose Croatia in the first place. But they are also the parts of the trip that need budget space. The mistake is planning the hotel and transport first, then acting surprised when the best experiences add more. If you want Dubrovnik, Split, one island day, and one nature highlight, that can be a strong and realistic first trip. But if you add several islands, multiple boat days, Plitvice Lakes, Krka, Hvar, Zagreb, and extra coastal stops into 1 week, the trip becomes harder to budget. Here is the mid-video reset. The biggest cost is often not one hotel, one ferry, or one tour. It is the way the whole itinerary is built. A slower coastal route with Dubrovnik, Split, one island experience, and one nature highlight is usually easier to control. A rushed route with too many Croatian islands, distance stops, national parks, and hotel changes can cost more and feel worse. Same country, very different budget. The sixth cost is seasonality. Croatia changes a lot depending on when you go. Summer can bring stronger demand on the Adriatic coast, in Dubrovnik, Split, Hvar, the islands, and popular beach areas. Ferry availability, crowds, hotel prices, and tour demand can all feel different depending on the season. Shoulder season can often feel easier for many travelers because the coast can still be beautiful, but the pressure may be lower. But the key is this: the best season is not only about weather. It is also about cost, crowds, ferry logistics, and how relaxed you want the trip to feel. So what do different budgets look like? A budget traveler can keep Croatia more affordable by choosing simple stays, limiting island changes, using casual food options, and focusing on fewer paid experiences. This works best with a slower Croatia itinerary. A mid-range traveler will usually spend more on better locations, smoother transfers, selected experiences, and a comfortable route. For many first-time visitors, this is the best balance. A comfort traveler will spend more on premium coastal locations, island stays, nicer hotels, private or easier transfers, waterfront dining, and more guided experiences. None of these styles is wrong. The mistake is expecting a comfort-level Croatia trip with a route that keeps adding expensive locations and complicated transfers. The most common money mistake is overpacking islands. Every island looks tempting, but each one adds timing, transport, and cost. Another mistake is booking late in popular coastal areas. Another is assuming Dubrovnik or Hvar will feel cheap just because Croatia has a reputation for value. Another is ignoring ferry logistics. And another is leaving no buffer, especially near the end of the trip. So, how do you keep Croatia beautiful without overspending? Choose fewer stops. Build the route around places that connect well. Use Dubrovnik and Split as strong anchors. Choose one Croatian island experience instead of trying to see several. Choose Plitvice Lakes or Krka based on route logic, not just fame. Travel in a season that matches your budget and crowd tolerance. And do not treat every transfer day like a free sightseeing day. Croatia can still be affordable, but it is not automatically cheap everywhere. The best Croatia travel budget is not just about spending less. It is about spending in the right places, the right base, the right island, the right season, the right pace. Because in Croatia, fewer islands, a smarter route, and better timing usually create a better budget and a better trip. If you want to see how to turn this budget into a realistic route, watch the 7-day Croatia itinerary next, because the way you build the route can completely change the total cost.